Hello everyone, this is TechBizmo and welcome back once again to another video. In this video, everybody, I'm going to be taking a look at Linux Mint 19 Cinnamon. So yeah guys, anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the review. So anyway guys, I am here to let you know also, I apologize that this video is very delayed. Well, not very delayed, but a little bit delayed. And the reason why is because of my vacation. As a lot of you guys know, Linux Mint was just released. It was actually a couple days ago. Actually, I think it was a week ago from now or something. I don't know. But I'm sorry for the delay. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this review. What I always do with Linux Mint, distros is I always, since they are normally my main distribution, I always just record. I just record my desktop, basically, so you can kind of see this is just my personal stuff. No, I didn't mean to go to Software Manager. I meant to go to, no, not Software Manager. I keep pressing that. I meant to go to Settings. You can kind of see we're just on my computer. How do I go to my account info? I don't know how, and I've been using this distro for a year. Okay, yep, Ryan. You can kind of see right there. And we got my password, so... Anyway, guys, let's get started with this review. So anyways, we are here on the start screen. I guess we can, Linux, yep, welcome screen, here it is. Okay, this was what I was going to show you guys. Alright, so this is what you will be presented by when you first finish installing Linux Mint 19. One thing to note is that, from Linux Mint 18.3, 18.2, and 18.1, what's it called? The welcome screen, it was a little bit different than this. Actually, fairly different. It was a lot different, than this, pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead and read this stuff aloud. As you can see, we have this right here. It just says, "Welcome to Linux Mint. Welcome to your new operating system. This welcome screen will guide you through your first steps, show you how to find help, and where to get more information about Linux Mint. In the name of the development team and everyone involved in the project, we'd like to thank you for choosing Linux Mint. We hope you'll enjoy using it as much as we enjoy working on it. Have a great time, and don't hesitate to send us your feedback." One thing I forgot to do, actually, what I always do before every single Linux distribution review video, pretty much every review video now. I mean, previously, I'd say a couple months ago I started doing this, but I just started going to distrowatch.com and going to the Linux Mint, the specific distro side of the DistroWatch site. So we're going to go ahead and go to Linux Mint. So as you can see, we are right here. I'll go ahead and wait for stuff to load in, because I believe, yep, we have a picture right there. Nice little image. Alright, right here, yep, it says Linux Mint last updated, which was, okay, so that's when it was. It was, actually, yeah, my brother's birthday, June 29th. That's pretty cool. Alright, OS type is Linux based on Debian and Ubuntu LTS. Origin is Ireland, of course. Architecture, i386, x86, and x64. Cinnamon, the desktop environments include Cinnamon, GNOME, KDE, Mate, and XFCE. I believe KDE isn't officially supported anymore. I mean, if you go to the Linux Mint, linuxmint.com, and if we go to the download, you will go ahead and see that that are the currently supported by Linux Mint are Cinnamon, Mate, and XFCE. Those are kind of GNOME and KDE are kind of the ones you could just download using the terminal. Via the terminal, you could just do sudo apt install Plasma. I believe Plasma Desktop. I believe we just typed in my password, but yeah, we're not going to go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and cancel that. Anyways, let me go ahead and continue reading. This category is beginners, desktop, and live medium. However, it is still very advanced. If you would like to consider it that way. I mean, I love this distribution. It has been my favorite distribution for a year now, I think. I don't know. Actually, I don't know about a year. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a year. Because I remember when it updated to Linux Mint 18.2. It hasn't been that long that I've used Linux Mint officially, but Yeah, I remember being at my friend's house, and I just installed Linux Mint 18.2, and I loved it because I thought it was a great release of Linux Mint. And then, of course, I thought 18.3 a couple months later was an even better review because an even better version of the distribution. And at that point, I didn't know that you could get different desktop environments. I thought it was just Cinnamon, you know. Anyway, status is active, popularity, you know, I don't need to read that, and I will just go ahead and let you guys read that aloud right there. Let me just go ahead and, I don't know, kind of just zoom in there, and I'll just leave this link as a link in the description if you guys would like to view that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this. Okay, so yep, here is your welcome screen. I'm not going to go through these things. You know, you guys get the idea. You can view that stuff if you like. You know, you got some driver manager stuff. All right. So as you guys can see, we actually have a new background than we did for, you know, Linux Mint Linux Mint 18.2, Linux Mint 18.3, and Linux Mint 18.1. I believe Linux Mint 18.2. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just going to say Linux Mint 18 as well. So I guess the next thing we're going to take a look at is our lovely Cinnamon panel. I love this panel to death. Okay, not to death, but I love this Cinnamon panel. All right, so yeah, of course you got your menu, you got your show desktop, or no, that's the click the view other desktop. Sorry about that. Right here you got Firefox as your default browser. You got terminal, of course, the classic Linux terminal. Right here you've got your file manager. Not sure what file manager they use. I don't know. Anyway, you can kind of see I've just got Simple Screen Recorder opened right there, so you can kind of just see the infinite windows. Nice look. We've got, yeah, just that. That's just for Simple Screen Recorder. Then we got our updates stuff. So if I click on that, you know, I can just go ahead and click OK if I want to update and do all that stuff. Right here we've got, of course, my Bluetooth, but you know, you don't have to go there. Here's just my account. So yeah, there's the Bluetooth, and I'm not going to go to network because it will show my last name, and you know what, I'll show you guys it. So right here you just can scan for some nice network, so you can see this is blurred out because it shows my last name. Anyways, we got the clock right here, clock and calendar, and right here we have our audio, so we got sound settings as well. Yeah, you can go ahead and listen to that classic Cinnamon starting sound. So go ahead and, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but here, let me just see if that does anything. Okay, I think it does. Anyway, we'll go ahead and minimize that again. Okay, the next thing we're going to take a look at is our menu. I love this menu as well. The Cinnamon menu has always been one of my favorite menus. Actually, I'd say my favorite menu, honestly, because it's a great menu, honestly. Don't know why I keep saying honestly, but I'm just super excited to review this distro. It's just such a nice distro. As I said, once again, I apologize that this is delayed. So what we've got as default is Firefox. You know, you got your software manager, which I will cover in a moment. We've got system settings, terminal, files. You know, you got lock screen, log out, and quit. We've got accessories. You know, a bunch of your stuff. So I'll just go ahead and scroll through these. You can just take a look at those. Internet, Office, you got your LibreOffice stuff, sound and video, universal access, and I'll go ahead and scroll down here as well. You can just pause the video if you'd like to read it. And then preferences, you can just scroll up and then scroll down. So there you have it. And right here you have places, which is basically just all your files and stuff. So, you know, just say I want to access a file, I just go to places and go to downloads, which is very simple. I love doing that as well. One thing I would like to go ahead and just do immediately is go ahead and change the size of this panel because it is so tiny. It is bothering me. Oh my gosh. It is bothering me so much. So we're going to make it that big. That's perfect for me. I guess we'll go ahead and take a look at our themes application because themes is just always been one of my favorite applications in basically Linux because the themes application in Cinnamon is just an awesome application. You know, it has everything you need. You got add and remove, so you can just download without, you know, using the actual terminal. Oh, sorry about that. You can just download themes without actually accessing the actual terminal, which I don't know why you'd want to do that because you don't have very great theming over here. Anyways, Another thing I want to do pretty much immediately is just change up these things. So we'll go ahead and change this to mint Y. We're going to change this to mint Y darker. You can see it looks very, very nice. We'll keep that as DMZ for now. And then mint Y dark. And thing I'm also going to do is sudo apt install breeze. Why did I do 3 E's? Cursor theme. Seems like they got an automatic repository for that now. I remember a long time ago I wasn't able to do that. It's a lot more simple now. I think since they updated it, I've been able to do that. So I'll go ahead and open back up our themes again, and I'll take a little look at the settings as well. So we'll go ahead and do breeze cursors. I love that cursor. So yeah, sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked because I just love theming Linux Mint. I mean, I do not like the default look of Cinnamon. I do, but I just love to, tweak it a little bit as well, just how I like it. So anyways, in system settings, the first tab we have is appearance. And in appearance, you could just go ahead and read these to yourself. Alright, the next thing we have is preferences. Preferences. Why did I say it like that? Preferences. We have all of those. Don't worry guys, I'll take a couple looks, I'll take a little look at some of these applications in there. You got hardware, stuff like Bluetooth, system info. So in system info, I could just, look at my PC specs, and your display stuff, and administration, it's just the administration and stuff like your users, which I'm not going to type that. Actually, you know what, I will. I'll show you guys what it's like inside of it. So we just got my user. I'm an administrator. I can change myself to standard. I can also make myself a coffee cup since I love coffee. So I believe if I click on that, it'll show. Alrighty. Right here we've also got software sources. Is this going to open up our... No, it's not. I was going to say maybe it'll open up our software manager. Anyways, see, I already took a look at themes. We can go ahead and look at backgrounds, so I can just, this was the lovely... I love the default background for the old Linux Mint 18 backgrounds. I just love that background. I mean, it's a little bit boring and bland, but I do kind of like it. It's just, I love that little reflecting wallpaper. And I believe this is new. Ooh, nice. Okay. We'll just go for something nice like that. That looks pretty nice. Yeah. Scary. No, I'm kidding. Alright, hopefully we're not getting an error there. Anyways, so yeah, you've got your classic terminal. It's the regular Linux Mint Cinnamon terminal that you've had since, I believe, the beginning of Cinnamon, basically. I guess I'll take a look in display. I'm actually now been. If you guys saw that video where I said I got a new laptop, and I said I was going to start recording on that, I actually changed my mind, and I'm gonna use this laptop, my Dell Latitude D6430, as my recording machine, and the other one as some kind of travel laptop, or I don't know. We'll see, but I'll also install Linux on that, just not for recording purposes, maybe for testing purposes and stuff. Or maybe I'll just use it for Windows, but I'm going to not blabber on about that. Anyways, we're going to close that out. So on the desktop, we kind of just have this computer, and we got my SSD stuff, you got file system, which I'm not going to take a look in, and we got my CD drive. See if you guys can hear it open. Open. Okay, I guess it doesn't open in Linux Mint. I just opened it manually. Anyway, I'm going to close that. Alright, I guess this would be a proper time to go ahead and take a look at the file manager. So, of course, what we have here is our basics, which is home, desktop, documents, music, pictures, videos, downloads, file system, and trash, which you can see all my just testing 1, 2, 3 videos. And we have network and Windows network. What's that for? Anyways, unable to mount location. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Yeah. I don't really need to go into detail with LibreOffice, because I'm sure a lot of you guys know what LibreOffice is. And another thing to mention to you guys is this is a little bit of just a filler episode of what will be coming up next. Well, not really a filler episode, but just a little bit of a preview for another a future video, which I believe is happening sometime this week. It's going to be Linux Lite. I've been postponing that for weeks and for weeks and for weeks. I've been wanting to do that for weeks, but just not had had time. So, you know, why did I just open this up? Anyways, so yeah, here's just you can just kind of look through the applications and stuff. You've also got your sound settings if you really care about that. Workspaces. I guess we can look at this. You got enable workspaces. I mean, I won't really be able to demonstrate anything with that in this video. Maybe for a future video or something. Well, yeah, guys, I believe that is everything. I believe that is everything that is needed to be mentioned in Linux. I almost forgot the software manager. I almost forgot. That would have been bad because I think they changed this a lot too. And also, don't get Minecraft. Actually, I'll see after this video, and I'll let you guys know in the description if they fixed it. But lately, Minecraft has been acting way up in Linux Mint 19. It's been very annoying, not very responsive, not very nice to people. It just has some kind of Java error. Anyways, we'll go ahead and install VirtualBox since I'm going to be needing that for Linux Lite. So, VirtualBox is installed. So, well, not installed yet, but, All right, well, here is the first screen of Software Manager. So, up here, currently I have GIMP showing up. But yours might be something like Kdenlive or, I don't know what the heck it'll show up. But, yeah. Right here we've got Editor's Picks, which you can just go ahead and look through that. I don't know why Minecraft is in Editor's Picks. We've got categories, which in that we have accessories, and you can look through that. Fonts, games, and in games I'm sure Minecraft is going to be in it. Is that a Chinese game? Play on Linux. Ooh, I have actually tried Play on Linux. It's pretty nice. I believe them and Wine work together. Well, I think they're actually the same thing. Play on Linux and Wine are like the same thing. We got Flatpak. Oh yeah, Flatpak. Okay, so if I ever need to install stuff, because I believe this already has Flatpak. Install Flatpak. I believe it already has Flatpak intact. Why'd I use intact? But I don't know. Is it updating or is it just installing? I think it's installing, so maybe they don't. But yeah, I actually do use Discord and Telegram desktop. So yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I guess that is pretty much it. Also, you can view your installed applications if you really care about that. And you can just go ahead and look through here as well. We got Pix. I think they updated that a little bit. Not sure about that, though. Well, anyway, guys, it has come towards the end of this video now. I thank you guys very much for watching. Also, one thing to note, let me know in the comments below if I missed anything. Well, not anything, because I know I missed a lot, but I mean, like, stuff, important things. Just let me know in the comments below, and I will make sort of a part 2 video to this. Well, anyway, guys, it has come towards the end of this video now. I thank you guys very, very, very much for watching this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!